singles players on tour. She had to miss the event in San Clemente, the finals, the CIBC finals, but she is back here in action. She was dealing with an injury, so she's gonna come back and we'll see how she does in this match.
Cass Hoag, the 24 seed, serving the ball really well. Lea Jansen, the number 1 queen seed.
1-0. Stop play. Service warning, the release is a little too high.
The release of the serve is a little bit high for Cass Hoag.
1-0.
That ball just a little bit wide for Lea Jansen. She's just settling into this match. Obviously, she's a veteran of the game, an incredible singles player,
2-0.
incredible athlete.
Cass Hoag is a local from Jacksonville, Florida, 26 years old. Nice little run here in Daytona Beach.
Absolutely. Quarterfinals. Lea Jansen looking calm, cool, collected. What do you think it would take, Michelle Esquivel, take down the number 1 seed if you're Cass Hoag? What's the strategy?
Got to find some really good passing shots up at the net. Got to keep her back. Another strategy is to bring Lea Jansen out wide.
Oh, okay.
So that if she's coming in, she's coming off of a shot that's off of an angle, and it gives you more court on the other side to pass her, because it is very difficult to pass Lea Jansen. So some wide angles to return on, or excuse me, to hit your third shot on, and it's really tough. It's really tough against Lea Jansen. She is a vet. Her first tournament was a PPA in Texas Open. She took bronze in that one, and I remember she came in and she's really eager to make a statement on the PPA tour.
She certainly has made a statement, finishing top 8 this year.
Side up.
You know, almost, you know, when you're an underdog and you're playing someone like Lea Jansen, who's a vet, tons of experience, incredible athlete, great shots,
2-4.
you have to be playing really, really good, and they have to be playing a B game. You know, they sort of have to be playing not their greatest. You know, nonetheless, it's certainly possible.
3-4. Side out.
That serves a little.
Yep, I'm watching.
Little long. That's her second missed serve.
4-3.
This is it's a great backhand shot for Cass Hoag. This is a big moment for her here on the grandstand court. Playing number 1, a chance to show what she's got.
Three, 4. Point.
You can always tell who's from Florida. The tans. Everyone's super tan. Constant sun.
Net reserve. 4-4.
Not like me, totally white.
Side out.
You're tan. Look, That's white.
I'm Italian. I have olive skin tone.
Oh, okay.
That's what I wouldn't call it tan.
4-4. Point.
Oh, it's a good look by Cass Hoag. That's in the budget for her. I think Lea Jansen is just doing a great job at staying contained mentally, focused. She's on a hard side. We're there with the sun facing her on her face. She doesn't have a hat on.
Point.
Good passing shot. Would love to see a better split step there from Cass Hoag, about a foot off the kitchen line, so she's able to hit a really nice balanced volley and maneuver a little bit better.
The split step, one of the most important
Ball on.
footwork skills that you could have is to understand the timing of when to split step and when to understand when you should stop on the court. Even though your goal is to get to the net, sometimes it's
6-4.
not okay to continue up to the net when someone's hitting behind you.
Correct.
So positioning yourself is a huge part of the game. Huge. Timing, positioning.
Yeah.
Seven, 4.
Off the net and in for Lea Jansen.
Watch it, let's go.
Eight, 4. Point.
Nice backhand passing shot, and Cass Hoag
receiver,
will call it
9-4, 1
timeout.
minute.
She's down by 5.
Down by 5. What does she need to do, Michelle, to get back in this?
I think she needs to be more explosive. She's kind of...
Time in.
Yeah, that's really well said.
9-4.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would agree with everything.
Point. Game point.
See, even on that shot right there, she was just kind of looking at that ball coming, and instead of preparing early for that shot.
Yeah. It's so important to get your body engaged, especially when you're in a big moment like this. Your nerves are racking, your adrenaline's pumping. Yeah, that was a good split step.
And just wide on the around the post.
Going wide, yeah. You know, you almost want to just take the high percentage shot there, just because you're down so much. It's
Journeys through this beautiful game that we all love, and
Game 2.
if you've been around long enough, you get to enjoy all those experiences. And for those that are just getting into pickleball, stay tuned, because there's going to be plenty more to be a part of.
welcome to the madness.
Welcome to that which is pickleball insanity.
And what people might not realize or recognize, that professional pickleball existed before the PPA. You know, there was these huge tournaments with big payouts, and they had to fight through those big tournaments, and then because there were so many people participating in these money tournaments, the tour arose, you know, and
1-2.
now the best of the best are here, and one of those names is Ben Johns. He was around before the PPA tour. Lucy Kovalova, Matt Wright.
AJ Kohler, Tyson McGuffin.
AJ, no.
Oh, I thought AJ was.
No, he came in. I remember because I played at his first pro tournament with him in 21.
Oh, okay.
his first.
Third is fault.
Oh, a fault is called on the serve of Cass Hoag. And she was warned in game number 1 that the let go of her toss was too high.
0-2.
What a time to call that. So she's going to be thinking about that now. And not only is she going to be thinking about it now, but on her service possession, she's going to feel a little tighter.
Yeah. I mean, and, you know, Lea Jansen, obviously, just such a great player. I mean, she doesn't let up. Her serve is explosive. Her drives are explosive. She'll punish you for any sort of margin of error that you make.
Point.
Yeah. And Cass Hoag still at one, like maybe half a step to one step behind in order to execute a better shot, right? Mm-hmm. Because just getting it over the net right now, we're beyond that. We're at the pro level. You got to execute.
Right.
With a lot of intention.
Correct. Sort of like that Alexander Crum-Michael Lloyd match.
Oh!
This is a beautiful shot by Lea Jansen showing you what she's got.
She just knows what to do. She saw that ball drop below the net. She's not going to force anything. She's going to drop that ball as close as she can, and that was beautiful.
Absolutely. Great decision making.
3-2. Side up. Two, three.
I was wondering how Cass Hoag was going to handle her serve, and actually she hit a really nice deep serve, but she just still wasn't able to execute that point.
3-2. Side up.
Couple unforced errors from Lea Jansen.
2-3. Point.
Lea Jansen is a self-talker. She is. I love it because I can relate.
Yeah, same. I self-talk as well. I think it helps. You know, it gets you out of your head.
Mm-hmm.
It just gets it out of you, you know?
And let's talk about the mental game for a second. It is very mental. Singles is very mental. You're out there by yourself. There's no support. It's all on you. You're figuring out this chess match. And
Point.
you can see she's going to take a timeout. She was in a little lull for 3 points. You could see that she just...
That one more ball that's hit crisp, right? That one more roll. It's just about, you know, it's not special, anything special. It's just Lea just doesn't make a lot of dumb decisions, you know?
And here we are with the out of the timeout. Lea Jansen losing the point. Cass Hoag is actually moving better right now.
She is. I think she's playing a little freer.
Mm-hmm.
Looked like she wasn't really trusting herself game one, kind of hesitant, not swinging big. Looks like she's just trusting herself a little bit more, playing more of, you know, a flow game, getting out of her head.
7-3.
That ball stays in for the side out, and Lea Jansen is now pumping it up here as we're on the near side, on the side fence next to her.
Oh yeah, Lea Jansen looking at her spot in the semifinals. Women's singles up one game on Cass Hoag, making a great run. Cass Hoag, obviously a really good singles player. Hitting some really good shots on the #1 seed.
7-3.
There we go. The execution's there for Lea Jansen. She's had a few unforced errors here in game 2. She just needs to clean it up, and she has to be willing to fight for every point here. Battle through that mental part and also battle against her opponent.
Good serve by Lea Jansen.
Point. Five, 7. Side out. 7-5. No problem. Point.
Missed serve by Lea Jansen.
25. Side out. Too close to call. Did you see it? 5-8. Point. Six-eight.
Cass Hoag up 8-6. Lea Jansen.
Point.
That's just wide. She's obviously playing very well. 7-8. Lea is working her way back.
Point.
Good serve by Lea Jansen.
Receiver, 8-8, 1 minute.
We have a timeout from Cass Hoag. It's all tied up here, folks, and game showed dominating pickleball skill.
You know, sometimes when this happened yesterday during rec, when you win a game, you know what I mean, and you're doing everything right, you have the right game plan, and then second game you're like, oh, I'm going to try something more, or I'm going to do a little bit more, I'm going to try something else, and then that just doesn't go your way.
Yeah.
But Lea Jansen found that she had to stop making so many errors. She's regained all the points, and all of a sudden we're here with a trip to the semifinals with this match point.
Yeah, here we are, match point for Lea Jansen, looking to earn her spot.
10-8.
Women's singles semifinal. Just a little bit long, overshot that one. A little bit. It's tough, you know, playing with the elements. Obviously, you've got a little bit of wind behind you. It's going to take taking a little bit of pace off that ball.
Point.
Cass Hoag fighting for this. Lea Jansen collecting herself before this next point.
Point. Timeout receiver, 10-10, 1 minute. 10-10.
Welcome back here on Grandstand Court. We're all tied up here in game two. 10-10. Cass Hoag with a missed serve, giving Lea Jansen the opportunity to take the advantage and earn her spot in the women's singles semifinal.
10-10. Point.
Lea Jansen just absolutely painting the line. She better check that ball and see if there's paint on it. She takes the lead at 11-10.
11-10. Side out.
Just didn't get underneath it enough. Cass Hoag, another chance. She lives to see another ball.
10-11.
The wind is gusting a little bit, Michelle.
Yes, it is.
How do you feel like this is playing a factor in this match?
Well, it's definitely moving the ball around. You have to have a lot more control under the circumstances, and you got to be able to move even better to get into better position than you already have to.
And that's it, folks. That's the match. Lea Jansen taking it 11-4, 12-10 against Cass Hoag. Cass Hoag played great in game